Hello, VOD people. How are you? Okay, that's what I was checking. Not Skyrim. Spotify's on shuffle. At everyone is streaming time. We play in day 3 of the Amalgamation heist. That's not the right one. I need to copy the Twitch link. And film it. No, this folder. There it is. Also, VOD people, for being here and showing up to streams. I have not stirred this yet, so we're gonna enjoy that. I'm still figuring out the milk to matcha ratio that I want, because there is a specific way I like doing this. Hello there, Pumpkin. We are stirring the matcha, because it wasn't mixed up yet. I had let it sit while I was getting stream ready. It's getting better. I might need to add a little more powder to that. Because I would love to do a traditional. I'm making so much chocolate right now. Like handmade chocolate or... like handmade chocolate or chocolate flavored things right now. Also, I should mention... yeah, mic is working. I should mention Amalgamation... The mod pack's officially up now. I'm gonna throw it in the description when I post this to YouTube. We currently have, if I do a little bit of a explanation, mod pack. You can play it. It's there. You can play it now. I should also make that a panel probably on Twitch. My game is lagging so bad. There's so many. Oh! I was dead ass thinking you were making chocolate IRL. Game is lagging so much, there's so many cocoa bean farms and sugarcane farms going. Okay, your server, got it. I was straight up thinking you were making legitimate chocolate. Especially in this economy. I would fully believe you to be the person to do that. So much chocolate. I want chocolate now. I'm tempted to get some chocolate. I don't know. I'm shopping today. I did get some chocolate bars. You're not wrong. Yeah, I'm not. I know you. I'm not. But yeah. Also, we're doing a standing stream because I feel like it. I would play Minecraft while tuning into stream, but my grandparents just moved up here and are visiting, so it must be one over the other. For now. Alrighty, no worries. Go make the chocolate. Go make hot cocoa mixes. Go make delicious chocolate. Live your Willy Wonka dreams. In between, I literally did this today. I was supposed to do it earlier. I didn't have time to. I have loaded more of the 1.3 world that we have been using, which is technically 1.3.5, because I did 4 test runs to make sure everything worked the way I wanted it to, but we're gonna ignore that. I loaded more of the world. That's what I'm doing on the server at the moment, but I'm actually really tempted now. Hi, Billy Bob, welcome back. How are you? I have... If I could learn to be a streamer. Matcha latte. Because I am obsessed. I loaded more of the world. We have Farsight, so I can actually load up to 62 chunks. So I have loaded a fair amount of the world and made my computer hate me in the process of it. But that's fine. Safeway had a big old bag of chocolate bars for sale. I managed to grab one so I can hoard it before it turns into the 30s again. Yeah. I got a few candy bars that I'm tempted. I grabbed a Milky Way and a Twix bar. I'm tempted to grab one of those. But I think I'm gonna save it. Oh wait, I have shark gummies. What the hell am I doing? I have shark gummies still. I should just flip my camera. I mean, I already have it flipped on the other scene. I already have it flipped on gameplay. I should, honestly. How did I close this? What the hell did I... Oh. I have a little wire. There's a little wire that got crossed over the other one because I only have like a tiny piece of this twist tag left. Because there's like 5 shark gummies. That's not 5. There's like 8 shark gummies in here now. I will remember to do it correctly one of these days. Speaking of, I need to make those peanut butter brownies. Oh yeah, the recipe you randomly sent me earlier and said don't worry about it. I'm just gonna have my shark gummies off to the side. I'm gonna be randomly chomping on those. I forgot how much I love these so much. Num num, indeed. Okay, I was gonna chant Twix, but now I must vote for shark gummies, aka the best fruit flavored candy. For real. Admittedly, I got some shitty Haribo Cola ones, just because I wanted some again. I'm tired of shark gummies, and I didn't think I was gonna get any other candy, but then I got some candy bars anyway. You still don't need to worry about it. Also, cute hoodie. This is your hoodie. Let me specify. We bought this. I bought this with my money on the justification that we would share it, and the way they were gonna pay me back is get me some ramen. You still have to come up here and buy me ramen. I know. Yes, come up here. Buy me a bowl of ramen. That sounds delicious. That sounds fantastic right now. I really need to adjust that. That's a little too much milk. Oh well. I'm getting a car next week. Woo! This summer. Hell yeah. Honestly, probably, it's way harder where you live. It'd probably be easier. It'd probably be easier spending the summer up here. Coming this summer. Hell yeah. Nice. Pumpkin, yes. That's that. Yeah, pumpkin. Yeah. Pumpkin coming this summer. Pumpkin, the pumpkin, coming over to Mew's house. Good shit. I fat fingered the keyboard. I don't blame you. When I get tired, I just stop bothering with the corrections, and so I don't correct like the millions of mistakes I make when typing. At least on my phone. On my computer, it's a completely different thing. I love being able to just... Because I think on my computer, I have like a typing speed of... I think it's around 70 words per minute now, something like that. I've been making chocolate for 7 hours, the server's lagging so bad. Maybe don't, then. That's an option. You have that choice. May I recommend making ratatouille? It's fun. I would like to make ratatouille today, actually. And that reminds me, game. The game. The reason we're here. I have loaded in a bunch of the world. It is lagging out. I need to test how many words I type on the computer per minute. I can send you the typing test I usually use. There's one I absolutely adore. Oh, the lag is real. Oh, frames. I just... Where's the typing test I love? Do I not have it saved anymore? Typing test. Type test. There's a very specific website I like using because it's way more fun to use. There you are. Enjoy. Why is that link not... why is that not a link? Why is that not a link? Okay, whatever. Enjoy that. That shall exist. I know it's slowly gotten better over the years, because I used to be... have 50 typing speed, and in the past couple of years it's gone up more and more. Also, I've been hardcore flirting with Hotchpots and he's as dense as you. Yeah. I like to think that I'm not dense, but at the same time I edit my own videos and I realize the thing I need was right there in sight the entire time, or I could have done something way easier. Or I just straight up outright miss the most obvious thing literally right in front of my face and somehow didn't look at it. It makes for funny moments though. And speaking of funny moments, I only have 15 arrows. I need that skeleton farm. Did we get fortune last time though? Yes, we did get fortune. So I think maybe we start this with a mining spree. Thank you, Nightbot. Let's use warpstone to go back to the overworld. I want to start. I mentioned last time I want to get netherite. Netherite's pretty good, but it doesn't get affected by fortune, which is what we need. I want a lot of netherite for the tool leveling table. I would rather just get the netherite necessary for my tools and use all that. Oh, but the bonus of netherite is we get quartz, and quartz and gold nuggets are absurd when you have ridiculous fortune. But not nearly as expensive as... Wow, it's been a fat moment since I've heard this song. Gold nuggets aren't nearly as good as diamonds. So I think we're still gonna go to the overworld. Y'all maybe want something sweet so much I now have a slice of cake. Sometimes it's good to have a sweet treat. Sweet treats are nummy. Do I still have, like, the tunnel we made over here? Yeah, because I needed a cobblestone for the Enderman farm. Rah. Hello, Nadia. Welcome back. How are you? I want diamonds. I want to become overpowered. Banana coffee one? Ooh. Hi. Go this way, because there's a cave the other way. This is going to be a horrible... How do I want to mine this? So it's not as bad. This. We're going to do this way. Because this will give me enough room. I'm really tempted... Oh yeah, let me show you guys the mini-map. Because I loaded in a bunch of the world. I literally just stood there and cranked my render distance to 64. Pardon, not 62. My camera's currently covering it, but let me turn that back down. Let me get rid of camera for a few seconds so y'all can see. Oop. I just cranked it. And then let my computer suffer for a good couple minutes. But yeah, that's what we did. Banana coffee cake. That sounds delicious, actually. But I just went to all of the waystones we currently have right now. And just let the world load in. So that means we didn't load in this space, but there's a lot of other spots that are loaded, so we have a veritable area to go to. I'm really tempted to come back over here, because there was a easy cave entrance over here. It is, trust me. I'm tempted to come back to this cave entrance over here, because that went down to Deep Slate. Because I don't need something easy access. I can place a waystone down, and we can visit it whenever we want. Oh, did I get mending on you? Yes, I did. Okay. Did I ever get mending on the glaive? I did. Okay. And then we didn't enchant my armor, but that's fine. I'm tempted to make my third cup of coffee. Hey, Lilac! Also, I gave you VIP. Everybody that's in the Passion SMP server now has VIP because I like doing that, and I realized I hadn't done that yet. Welcome, how are you? We are gonna fly. It's nighttime. That's fun. We're gonna fly over this way to Mushroom Cave. I gotta lurk today, sorry. No worries, Nadia. Have fun lurking. I just wanna fly. And just fly. Have a wonderful stream and rest of your day. Thank you. Ooh, I was wondering what the pink diamond means. Yeah, it's just a little VIP badge. Where is the cave? Am I in the wrong area? Yes, I am. Not even at the right spot yet. Wait. We have various mob sizes. Does that affect the horses? Or are the horses still the exact same? I would have loved if there were a bit tidy. No, wait, are you shorter? No, you're all the same. Okay, never mind. That's sad. I wish they were tiny horses. I want to ride a pony. That'd be funny. That'd be so funny. I'm pretty sure the mushrooms over here on the mini map is a cave. I'm like 99% yeah. Yeah, this is a cave. And there was some cave around here that got me down to Deep Slate. I swore there was, because I know we came around this village. Yeah, right here. This guy. And I was like, oh, how much you guys want to bet? This gives me deeps. I find the deep dark, which I didn't, but I was so close to dying right there. That's not even funny. I was so close to dying right there. All right, what level am I at? -40. That's not bad. I'm a lurk now. Alrighty, Lilac. Enjoy your night. I was at Big Man's house and just waystoned to my house and my frames tanked. I had to turn down my render distance. Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. That is a good thing to do. Make my life easier. We're just gonna... And then boop. We're gonna do this for a couple bits. I'm gonna keep up the annoying F3 so I can actually tell when we get to -59. I'm tempted to craft another backpack, just so I can throw all of the debris from this, cause while I have deep slate stacked more, it's still gonna absolutely clog up my backpacks. I'm down to 4 render to not lag. Pumpky! Maybe you should, like, make those a little more efficient. Or not run so many. That does not sound good for your computer. I say as I stream with a just barely average computer. Alright, we're throwing... I have the ability to... We're gonna make another backpack. How do I want to move all this stuff then? I want to put the anvil in my house anyway. And let's get rid of the annoying F3. Oop. I didn't even grab any of the materials I need. I'm sorry, a chocolate factory. I need the chocolate. Mine is beefier than Mine is beefier than yours. Imagine you came here. I crashed in Nepotome earlier. I have no idea any of the words you've just said to me. I need 12 if I'm making a big boy backpack. I need 12. I don't want 8, I want 12. I'm pretty sure I made that wrong. Was it right the first time? No, it was not. Good. Big boy backpack. Do I have anything to dye it so I don't confuse these? I'm turning it white, apparently. Oop. Yep, there we go. Wonderful. The singular bone in my inventory. My PC is more built for this. Yours would probably crash, is what I was saying. Okay. I still don't know what Nepotome is. Not a clue what you're talking about there. Okay, yeah. And then the rest of this is fine. If it's an ore, it's going down here. Or actually, I should probably do this, because this backpack's gonna fill up really quick. I'm a deep slate? Deep slate? Did I not pick up deep? Nah, deep slate's right there. Okay. I'm blind. We're fine. Diamonds! Oh wait, where's my chunk borders? Chunk borders? We're not at a chunk border yet. I really like mining along chunk borders. Oh, that's his username? I had no clue. Not a clue that was his username. I only know him as Rat Bastard. Not a clue that was his user. I don't know why. I get really lucky mining along chunk borders, so that's what we're gonna do. And hopefully we'll find diamonds decently fast, perhaps. Maybe not. If I can avoid the volcanic biomes, that would be fantastic. I would deeply appreciate that. Where's the streamer luck? I want my diamonds. I'm using a hammer. I'm mining a ridiculous amount of area. Give me my diamonds. Yeah, no, I crashed this game. Oh dear. He landed just right as I was rigging my cocoa bean farm. Nice. I got... Yeah. I don't get out of... I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Oh wait, let's throw this up here so I don't worry about it for now. And then you can be right here, that, there we go. Almost had to restart his computer. Pumpky! Pumpky! How big of a chocolate farm have you started? Seriously. Big man should have never taught me how to... Ooh, there's diamonds. Big man should have never taught me how to use this mod. 11 diamonds because of Fortune 5. I should... I'm gonna put down a waystone somewhere. We're gonna go a bit deeper until I find diamonds again. And then I'll place a waystone down, and that'll be our center point. It's gonna probably take a minute before that happens, though. Yep. I'm pretty damn sure this is all, like, create mod stuff. I have been tempted to try it in the past, but I can never get behind automating things. I would much rather just do it myself every time without fail. Oh, right here. Let me set a 15-minute timer to time how much cocoa beans I get in that time. Oh dear. Like, I love the idea of automating stuff. Using, like, the typical Minecraft stuff. Anything more than that, and I shrivel up. No. Or I cringe is the word I want. I cringe at it. Not in the sense that I absolutely, like, despise the idea. I just don't personally... I'd rather do it myself. I'd just rather do it myself. Even in games, even in other games, I still have this opinion. Because Oxygen not included. I have over 100 hours in that game. It's one of my most played games. I have like 4 achievements in it. And all of those achievements are like the intro achievements that you get in the first like half hour, 5 minutes. The moment Oxygen not included tries to push me towards any sort of automation, any automated lights, little bots doing the work that the workers should be doing. Get out of my face. No. And then my workers complain because they're doing everything. And I reset the world because I don't like how I'm doing it anymore. Okay, where are they? Let's give me some diamonds. So I can place down my waystone. Because this is now a self-set goal for some reason. Also, I'm finding a lot of lava doing this. There's a lapis. I'll take the lapis. Lapis gives me a good chunk of XP. Come on, give me the diamonds. Give me... Oh, thank you. Oh, gorgeous. And this is a beautiful spot to do it to. Boop. 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 And boop. Now, how many diamonds will it actually get me? Boop, boop, boop. 11, 17, 20. Oh, that was sad. 23. Okay. So about 3 per each, which is usually the max amount you get. So I don't think that's that bad, actually. And let's place it on a waystone. Let's go in the northeast corner. Mines. No, mines. There we go. And leave the mines. And go home. And I'm actually going to bring the tool leveling table with us this time. But I also want to do this. But we're going to do, we just want more diamonds so we can get more fortune. And continue the cycle. There we go. But now we're going to pop that in our little inventory. And then use the warpstone to go all the way back to the mines. And continue this process. I want to get at least fortune 15. I'm aiming for 20. That is the goal, which shouldn't take too long. How to set the farms to be more efficient and move 6k cocoa beans. I'm gonna set the timer now. If I remember right, chocolate isn't even that, like, good of a food. Alright, I need to mention this. I added my favorite furniture mod, Handcrafted, again, as well as all of the chipped mod stuff. I do not have any regrets. I have zero regrets, and I'm justifying this as I want my stained glass, and stained glass would be in Skyrim, therefore it's allowed in this mod pack. And you would have statues and, like, countertops and pots in Skyrim. So that's also my justification. Plus, I just love them. I just like them. Where's the chocolate? There's brownies. Beef chocolate. It's 2.5 hunger points. It does make 4, though. How much chocolate are you making? Different mod. Okay. I can't imagine that it's too great anyway. I can't imagine at all. That would have a fantastic return. I have a vastly different mod. Okay. Ooh, diamonds! Hold on. 1, 4, 7. This is really sad. 11. There we go. 5. That's another 3. That's 2. 18. Okay. And we add on to the fortune. And continue the cycle. This is a crime and a punishment in one and must be remedied immediately. How so? Only 2 hunger bars? It should be at least 4, maybe 4.5 max. Chocolate doesn't do a whole lot in actually curing hunger, though. Depending on the one, I could get 4 hunger bars with 6.5 saturation. Okay, that's not that bad. That's about the same as a steak. I understand now. I get the grind. I understand the grind. Also, I'm gonna just keep going in one direction until I hit lava, and then we'll go back and try somewhere else. And at the very end of this, I will use fortune on all the other ores, but until then, this is a far easier way to keep in my inventory. Thank you, Nightbot. And there's lava. Oh wait, can I get... No, I'm not gonna bother. Wait. Oh, never mind. I'm like, wait, I could just... Oh, what I can do that I didn't do. We're gonna throw all the deep slate in here. I should have done that first. I completely forgot I can just throw all the deep slate in here. Because that's also a very easy way. There we go. Almost. I add... No. How many things must I add before I'm allowed? Fortune 15! And this is why we're using the hammer. This is the exact reason why we're using the hammer and not just simply going strip mining. There we go. This is why. With absurd amounts of deep slate. Usually I use netherrack for this, but either way it's only 10 per block. Either way, we get a good amount. And so hopefully pretty soon, diamonds! 12. I had 2. This is why we upgrade fortune first and foremost. I can show you later if you want to see my stuff. It's also mostly lagging because God got on earlier and turned on one of his machines that makes diamonds with a chunk loader. Wait. Diamonds? 14? 30. This is why we're upgrading the fortune first. And that only got us up 1 more level. We're gonna have to go back to fix the hammer in a minute. Also, you never touch efficiency. You never touch efficiency. Never. It is the worst decision ever. The only reason I'd touch it is maybe for the hammer. That is it. You do not touch it. You do not want to deal with that. It's like having a normal shovel mining dirt with a beacon on everything. Unless that's something you absolutely need, you don't ever fucking do it. It is horrible. I've done it on accident, thinking it'd be useful on previous survival worlds. It sucks. It's never worth it. It is never, ever, ever worth it. Oh, there's more. More diamonds. 25, 40, 54, 55. Oh, that was really sad. Okay. That was sad. Let's perhaps organize inventory like that. That'll do. And there's the inescapable lava. Okay. Because God got on early. Because God got on earlier and turned on one of his machines that makes diamonds with a chunk loader. So when someone is online, it's like when someone is 5,000 blocks away, so it just lags everything. And with a chunk loader going. Alright. An effing tunnel bore. I really need to get... Ooh, I need to get my armor going. 65, ain't that cursed. Blocks. Fortune 16, 17, or 18. Almost at 20. I think I would like... That's a lot of sounds going on. I think I would absolutely love to get... Fortune 50, I think would be hilarious. But that may be way too overpowered, but I still think it'd be funny. 30 to 40. 44. 46. All that was very sad. Also, I'm tired of listening to the thunder. And my stats are still normal. I completely forgot about those. I'm not last time, after beating the Ender Dragon, we put a bunch into my stats. And after stream checking back in to the VOD, I was like level 12, player level, at the end of stream. But when we returned to the next stream, I was back down low. We're at 10 now because I've been using it again. But I'm pretty sure it was the end portal that messed us up. I need to, like, really comb through the footage, but... we already covered the end portal, but I'm positive at this point that's what happened. And that's what messed us up. Diamonds, 46, 64. Fantastic. Oh, I forgot Lapis is overpowered with this, so let me just place these real quick. I currently have Fortune 18. Let's see if we can get a Fortune 20. Because I think it'd be funny with Fortune 20, the very first thing we do. Fortune 20! I think it'd be funny, the very first thing we do with Fortune 20 is mine Lapis. So I'm just gonna mine one block. Yeah. 120. How much is that? 256. 424. Lapis is a beast. It's not nearly worth as much. It is a beast, though. Cause let's double check real quick here. How much is one piece of lapis worth? 8. So a block of lapis is worth 80, is usually how this goes. 3,290 from 3 blocks of 3 blocks of lapis ore. Oh wow, I was gonna hop on the server earlier before I realized I still had a science lab to do, which took 3 hours, but boy am I glad I didn't. That seems like it set my computer on fire. Yeah, that sounds about right. I figured out I could put mending on my super glue? I understand what this means, but without context, that is a very interesting statement. I mean, we might as well push to 30. I might as well. I'm at this point, I might as well. Lapis is definitely not the way to go. 100%, absolutely. But I can still absolutely demolish diamonds. So we're gonna do that. And the inescapable lava is back. Okay. And we currently have 16 sticks, so I think after we get Fortune 30, We should move on to getting food. That was a horrible start to a tunnel. Infinite super glue. I'm convinced I currently have an infinite bottle of the face scrub I use. Because for months, it's been low. For months. Usually, I replace it every few weeks. It's been low for months. And I have another one. I bought another one weeks ago to replace it. Haven't had to. I don't know what the hell's happening. I don't know. It's a broken bottle. I found an infinite glitch. It has taken me months to get through. This is not a big bottle either. It's this big. This is not a big bottle. There's no way that's that much in there. I don't understand. I don't know. This feels like never-ending cookie from the Garfield movie. From that Garfield movie. I love Garfield, and I have no idea what you're talking about. Are we talking one of the real-life movies or like an anime? Oh. Oh, please. I want to wait here for one of these to be a full amethyst bud, because amethyst is also very broken using fortune. It gets very bad really fast. Extremely so. Yep, that's just one. No, this feels like Saki K pulling a homeless man from his school. What? Saki K pulling a homeless man from his school bag. I'm just gonna assume this is an anime that I don't know. That's not saying a lot, though. I know like 3. I'm imagining one of your brothers just slowly filling it every so often, just waiting to see you slowly use your... To be fair, one of them would do that. Yeah. Because for a little while there, we had a straw war going on, as in we'd hide a straw in each other's room, or... Not necessarily. He would hide a straw in my room, like one of the straw you get from any fast food place, and he'd randomly hide it in my room and see how long it'd take for me to find it. And then the next time, whenever I found it, next time I could, I'd hand it off to him, and just randomly, he would hide. I think after that was Oron Host Club. I need to sit down and read the manga for that, because they never continued the actual anime. Agretzko, pardon. I know there's a 4th one before I watched Dungeon Mastery. I can't remember what it was. Or Delicious in Dungeon, whichever you want to call it. I know there's a 4th one in there, but I can't remember. But it might just be those 4. Did stream crash or is it just on my end? It was just my end. Uh-oh. No, it crashed me too. Why? Why is that the case? I'm not gonna cut up stream. I'm not cutting up streams again. I hate that. This is the start of stream now. Forget anything else. This is the start of stream. I'm checking now. I hate cutting up streams. Absolutely despise it. I am going to my page. How long have we been running for? Damn! Why? You suck. That sucks. I hate cutting streams together because it takes double the amount of time of the stream length. Like, it's easy enough when I edit it down into a video, but if I'm directly posting the VOD, if it's a 2-hour stream, it's gonna take 4 to 6 hours to export from my editing software. And there's not really an easy way to put multiple VODs together. So this is either gonna go up as, this is the VOD for day 3? Which I probably won't because there are too many important things that happen immediately off the bat. Or then you want to talk about religious mythology undertones and dungeon meshing. Or I'm gonna put, this is part 1 of day 1, this is part 2, or part 1 of day 3, this is part 2 of day 3, which is probably what's gonna happen. Oh, that hurts so much. It's not even an undertone. I feel like the absolute point of dungeon meshing is mythology. 100%. I need to actually, like, sit through and read the manga for that one as well. Trying to think. I swear there's a fourth one that I've watched, but I can't remember what the hell it... No, of course it can. This was my first ever anime, was Digimon. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Although, Digimon Pokemon kind of hit, is it just generic cartoon or is it anime? I'm gonna say it sits with anime and leave it there. Let's throw that up. No, that's still not enough? Okay. So, my first two were actually Digimon... Or Pokemon I grew up watching both. I still love Digimon more than the Pokemon series, but I like the Pokemon games more... I like the Pokemon games more than the Digimon games. Granted, I haven't bothered to play a single Digimon game because the games weren't that great, apparently. But I absolutely adore going back and watching through Digimon. But I grew up with the original Pokemon movies. We had them all on VHS. Mainly, I think it's the third one. Whichever movie has the unknowns is my favorite. And it shows little Pichus at the start. It's so cute. True, it's heavily based on the real-life Japanese version of Dungeons & Dragons according to the I'm gonna butcher that. Mangaka? Apparently the official D&D was banned from Japan or US only with little transactions, or so some TTRPG fans took their own translation of version 1 to build a tabletop for Japan. Ooh, nice. I know it has heavy D&D aspects because there's technically a mistranslation between I can't remember the name of it, but the kobolds, yes. Thank you. Hence why US kobolds are lizard-like, while kobolds are more dog-like in Japan. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Those 6k were only from the last few times I had cleared it out a few hours ago. Dude. You guys are crazy. But yeah, Digimon is one of the few animes I have watched. I need to reset the hammer, so we're going back home real quick. And let's turn this on, and let that roam in. And while we're waiting on those guys to shuffle over, let's do these ores, and I'm gonna throw all that back up there. I don't think I even needed a large backpack. I think I massively overprepared that. Okay, I have 4 of that. I have 8 of this. I have 21 redstone ore. And I have 12 lapis lazuli, so let's see what all this gets me. Thank you, Nightbot. Wait, I adore Dungeon Meshi, especially for its character design. Went to the Lloyd Center. Hey, Plush, how are you doing? You have fun there? It's emptier than when my brain dissociated. Oh no. I love Delicious and Onion. Yes! Thank you, Plush. We are on anime, which I don't know a lot about, but we're gonna stick to it. I love Delicious and Dungeon for its character design and absolutely its storytelling. And when the last time I redesigned Mew into this character that he is now, I actually watched a long video essay about Delicious and Dungeon, aka Dungeon Meshi's character design and how it's gone through all of that. Oh, we're getting into the giant things. Rage. Went to PAL to find the Adventurer's Bible. Nothing. Rage crying. For me, my peak ADHD dissociation... I'm missing some. Why? Enderman Farm? Enderman Farm? Or you didn't spawn a single thing that entire time. You should be well able... I'm gonna turn up the entity distance. Just in case that's affecting it. Because you should be well able to spawn. Enderman? Do I have to fly away then come back? Or fly over? I love seeing the Enderman pop out of existence so they can all load back in and spawn back in. Yep, there they go. Hello everybody, welcome back. How are you? How are you? How are you? I'm gonna go back to my area now. Alright. Is Enderman Farm working? Then I'm gonna read that text. Enderman Farm, please work. I want to chat with chat, but I have to Minecraft. Why is it not working? It worked perfectly well last time. Why is it not working now? I can see on the mini-map on my little compass the Endermite's up there. Alduin, you good there, buddy? Yeah, Alduin's good. He's chilling. So where are the Ender Boys? Because no. Fair enough. Let me come back here. I'm gonna tra-la-la all the way back. Because maybe that'll work. I'm gonna break through my wall. Or actually, wait, I can use this. I saw that you're pissed. You're pissed off at the Endermite. So why is nobody spawning over here? Why is this not is it not far away enough? Probably not, actually. What is happening? I just want to use my stupid Enderman farm. There we go. There's some more people spawning, but no, oh, they're trying to. I saw one try and spawn. They're trying to. Okay, now they're spawning. Fantastic, thank you. Oh, I just realized this farm's horrible because this weapon's gonna be this weapon's two-handed. So I have horrible damage. I have horrible damage when I have something in my offhand. I could just stay back though, and then let the XP collect and then switch over to pick up the XP. Okay. We're gonna keep an eye that the Enderman farm's actually working. They're trying to spawn back here, back there, but they're not really showing up. I've turned my entity distance up. Let's push it up even more. They're trying to. I should just make this entire area spruce leaves, because a lot of them are just falling into the void right now. Because so many of them are spawning in that one spot. Do I have more spruce leaves? Yes, I do. Okay, we're gonna do this real quick, and then I can go and actually read through chat. Because I would like to actually have spawns, please. That would be great. I would adore that. We have a lot of very stupid Endermen that just keep falling to their death. Okay. Let's try this then. Alright. Now let me go back quite a bit. For me, my peak ADHD adolescent brain decided to start 6 anime at once, and I just switched depending on how bored I was. I started Fairy Tail Naruto, Psyche K, Soul Eater, and Ouran High School Host Club all at once. To me, the most impactful have been Soul Eater and Psyche K, probably. Psyche is my internal dialogue Lamau. Anyways, Dungeon Mesty's peak design. Absolutely. I watched video essays on that show. The theme song is Kiss Kiss Fall in Love, but yet they never kissed. Absolutely. These turtles are breaking my farms. Yeah, I never got the theme song title, but it's catchy, I'll give it that. I need to watch the manga because the anime apparently changed a lot of important things and it goes super hard, at least from what I've heard. Watch the manga. Ignore me, I'm small brain cells right now. Yeah, I need to sit down and actually do it because I love the show and I've even rewatched it a few times at this point. But I need to actually like sit down and read the manga. I have books I need to sit down and read as well. I need to start making myself time to do that. Oh, wait, how? If I do this and make it harder for the XP to get to me, I'm just trying to find the balance of this. I feel like I'm just gonna have to do it this way. Same here, at some point I need to read it, but I've heard it's a lot rougher than the anime. Real quick for what anime I'm referencing Ouran High School Host Club, which I don't think is rougher than the anime, but if you're talking about Dungeon Meshi, I could see it. Yeah. Give me XP. I have sharpness 8, by the way. Let me use all this to like upgrade this real quick. There we go, 13. That's a little bit better. Do I still have? I have a little bit of this, so let's use some of this as well. And looting. That's not what I wanted to upgrade. I wanted to click sharpness, but okay, that works too. I don't even know if it would have let me click sharpness. Okay. And I think I'm still paused. Dungeon Meshi. Hot take, but I really don't like Ouran High School Host Club. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, because it delves into a lot of taboo things and over characterization, but also the idea of people using that to their advantage, because that's the entire point of the host club. They overdo their stereotypes, even though they're not totally like that, but also acknowledges that, yeah, they do have some of those stereotypes, even when they're not trying to overdo their stereotypes. And I like that play of figuring, of like working with the stereotype, but also acknowledging people aren't like that, but can still actually hold some stereotypes. And just having fun with it. Even if it doesn't do the job well, I still like it for being a creative story. Thank you, Nightbot, for spamming the chat. I need to change around some of the Nightbot stuff, huh? This is gonna take forever. We're this far in. Granted, this has a lot of durability, so maybe it's not as bad as I think it is, but it's gonna take a minute. If I remember, Pumpkin can't like, yeah, the twins in particular, and their whole bit, which I get looking back on it now. Yeah. Completely understandable. I think I have the camera at a bad angle, because I keep doing this. I like instinctually like, duck head down to look down. I don't know, I can't do this. I can't have full head up. If I'm looking at something, I default to this. I don't know why I did that. I don't know in what part of my brain said, yes, run forward. Creeps me the fuck out. Completely understandable. There you go. I forgot about my shark gummies! I'm gonna chew on these. Undertale music low-key giving me Rambo stream flashbacks. I'm a big Undertale fan. The fandom can absolutely be a hit or miss, but I do absolutely love all the music. And so I think majority of the Undertale soundtrack is in the streaming playlist. I have a bunch of other copyright and non-copyright stuff as well, but yeah. I'm gonna take a minute. We're gonna throw... I can't throw any more into attack speed. Okay, never mind. I was gonna throw a bunch of XP into attack speed, but it won't let me. Okay, maybe now that it's done mending the glaive, it'll actually mend the hammer. Yes, okay. I prefer the gameplay of Deltarune right now, but Undertale will always have a special place in my heart via Jacksepticeye gameplay videos. I got into the fandom first. How I found Undertale is funny as hell, actually. I found it through an Aphmau hide-and-seek video in Snowdon. They had a Minecraft map of Snowdon, and they played hide-and-seek in it with some of the roleplay cast of, like, the Minecraft Diary / My Street. And that's how I found out about Undertale. And then I looked into the fandom, and I refused to watch gameplay for years, because I never wanted to spoil it for myself. And I think either for a birthday or randomly at one point, one of my brothers actually bought me the game, and so I finally played it myself after years of being in the fandom. And of course, I left it on a true pacifist and never touched it again. Or no, I did a true pacifist, or I did technically a neutral run first because I didn't know how to properly do a true pacifist. Looked up how to do a true pacifist, did that, wanted to check out genocide, and then never touched it again. What's even funnier? I accidentally, the very first time... no, I haven't heard that name in ages. Yeah. The very first time I played Undertale, I accidentally played it in hard mode, not realizing at all, because I thought it'd be funny to name myself Frisk, being in the fandom first, playing the game second. Didn't realize that put you in hard mode. I went through the entirety of the ruins and defeated Toriel before I realized. And the only reason I realized was because Toby's little doggy character came in. It's like, oh, thank you for playing hard mode. This is a demo of it. I'm like, what? I thought it was a little harder than it should have been, but damn, okay. And then I went back and played again. And played it the proper way. I don't know what the hell I named myself. I think I might have named myself Soup for reference. Because I know that's one of the Easter eggs. Or I could have literally just used my name. I don't remember. This was like 4 or 5 years ago at this point. It's gonna take forever. I still kind of want to go for 30 fortune, but I'm also tempted to say hell no, because I don't want to repair this hammer again. But this hammer is way too well enchanted at this point for me to get rid of it. I do not want to re-enchant this. I'm not gonna let this hammer break. Oh, by the way, this can be upgraded to a netherite hammer. If we scroll down to the hammers... I'm missing the where are they? If we go over the hammers, the netherite hammer is made like this. Yeah, and you use a netherite hammer in order to eventually make a destruction core. So... Well, I think it'd be really funny if we... But I think it'd be really funny if we made a netherite destructor hammer. No, that's blocks of netherite. That would take... This hammer, to make this, takes about 120 ancient debris. But I think it'd be funny. And it mines a 5x5x5 area, so... Maybe. It depends on if I want to burn myself through what's probably going to be a 3 or 4 hour stream of me just mining, which we've already got done an hour of me mining. So I should actually go work on the Skelly farm at this point. Because I made this exact same mistake last time. We're gonna heal this hammer because I want to use the hammer to make the skelly farm. I don't know. I have to shut down my beam farm. Your beam farm? Or bean? Or bees? I'm gonna assume bean. I think 10k coca beans are good enough for a bit. Yeah, I think so. That's a lot. I need to mention, this is very important, netherite ingots are not that hard to get, actually. We could absolutely, instead of going the hard way and getting ancient debris via mining, we could run around the Explorify Black Spirals. They are covered in piglins and piglin brutes, as well as blazes and occasionally hoglins, depending on the spawners. But the chests have a chance of having ancient debris and netherite. Straight up netherite ingots. They have a really good chance of it, actually. So we can go that route. And then it would only take 27 ingots, or 30 ingots, actually. Because I need to make a netherite hammer in order to make the destruction core anyway. So, oh dear, Pumpkin. Oh dear. What is it? I'm gonna munch on another shark gummy. I just took away the power source in my farm and my game stopped lagging. Yeah. One plus one equals 2. Yeah. Welcome back, Betty Bob. Oh. Astral, I see your message on the screen itself. I'm not seeing it on my stream chat on OBS. That's not good. That's a little weird. There it goes. Okay, never mind. Yeah, time to go into the dungeon. Someone should play Bump and... Someone should play Bump of Chicken. Sleep... Peakling Orchestra? You short. Welcome back, Bush. It's nice having frames. I would imagine. Because all I'm doing is hitting Enderman, and my computer is screaming. It's probably showing up just a little bit on the tail end of my sentences, and I'm gonna hate it in editing.
Hello there.
At least it's slowly calming down. Hello there. Plush. Do you have anything else than you short? This is like a genuine question. Because I think we all know at this point, I'm not a tall dude. I am wide, that is it. I'm wide and short. Like, I think I'm just under 5'4" or something like that. I'm not that tall of a dude. The hammer's not even done yet, wow. Why you gotta be so rude? Drink agua. Everyone, drink agua. I am wide, quote of the day. I'm a wide guy. I ain't small. I got no more points on that. I'm just a wide dude. Although it helps I was just a ridiculous child. Instead of like asking for help for stuff, I would just go and do it. And so at like 10, I was rearranging my entire room, which consisted of a queen twin metal bunk bed. And I would just rearrange that by myself, as well as all the other furniture in the room, which included a dresser and like a... No, this is a different TV stand than we used to have. TV stand TV, although... I'm not sure if this is better or worse than current TVs. For the longest time, I had one of those bulk box TVs with like the wide triangle wedge in the back. Until that decided to die on me. You're deaf shorter than 5'6.5". I said 5'4". I said I'm under 5'4". How did that mistranslate? I'll have to agree with Pumpkin on that one. I'm gonna head out. My cat needs me to tuck her in, and I need to keep an eye on her. Alrighty, bye-bye, Astral. I said I'm under 5'4". What the hell? Where did the 5, 6.5 come from then? Just saying you're short of the... We all agree that I'm short. Wait, what? When? I am very confused. This hammer still isn't done. I'm skipping this in editing. Not a piece of this is gonna be in, I swear. That is the... After every day, literally next morning, all I'm gonna do. Me We... so we all agree I'm short and you're still talking... What? I am very confused. Because I said I'm short, you're saying I'm short, they're saying I'm short. What? I am extremely... My hammer's done! I am extremely confused. And you have mending, so let's hit it. There we go. Bruh, what do you mean, bruh? I'm confused! And let me... Guys, let me turn. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna steal this XP. How tall are you, Pumpkin? I think, judging by what they said earlier, I think they're 5, 6.5. Did you grow taller? Because we used to be like the same height. You were admittedly like an inch taller, but... That was the 5, 6.5, that was the joke. Alright. Chat pause to scroll, there we go. Only 5'11". Nice. Now I'm short. I do not understand how that was a joke then. I do not understand the joke. Let me flick the lever. There we go. And get rid of all of them. Okay. All this stuff is repaired. Let's go back to spawn. Use compass. Go to Skele Dungeon, and it shouldn't be too far. What do you mean it's 900 blocks away? What do you mean it's 900 blocks away? Usually there's one within like 50 blocks of you. I forgot you can't read tones. This is over text! If you don't add a tone tag, I won't know anything. I do not understand how there's any joke in that. There is no chicken cross the road there. The best I could get is a light sarcasm out of that. Okay, 150 away. That's a little... Is it right next to my mine? Wait, is it down in my mines? Hold on. We can... This is next to my mines. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, we're going through my mines. Never mind, I'll explain. I am so confused, but okay. Okay, where... Was there a cave? I know where there's a cave somewhere in here. A Hodge's online BRB got to go for it. I might need to take a break from Minecraft. I got a full shulker box full of emerald blocks in 2 days. Oof. Yeah, that's a lot. It doesn't help I don't put any... Oh, wait. This over here goes to the caves. Because I'm assuming... Because I don't want the Skelly dungeon. And it's probably connected up to the caves over here. No. It's like right over here. Thank you, vibe check. Let's... And wait for it to tick back. Okay, so somewhere around here. And it can't be... I know it's deep down in Deep Slate, but it's not usually that deep down. So I'm gonna assume it's directly this way. But how close is it to my mines? Ah, that close. Yeah, let's put a bed down right here. You mean spawn point reset, that's fine. Hi, buddy. How are you? Oh, we should be fine. Yeah, I'm powerful. We should be fine. I don't have any torches. Hold on, everybody. I don't have torches. No, we're not allowed to hang out down here. No, no, no. One of you back away. Thank you. I don't have any torches, guys. Hold on. I don't have torches. And I'd rather not get beat up while I'm making torches. There we go. Okay, torches, because we're not destroying these spawners. I need these spawners for a farm. Oh, wait, I'm an archer. And you guys are dropping arrows. I will happily do this then. Ooh, I'm gonna die. That's fun. Well, to be fair, I am in just enchanted leather. So yeah, makes sense. Checks out. Oh, that goes there. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna heal. That's a good idea. This is a good idea. Anything else I can upgrade? I can upgrade that. There we go. I don't have any more levels, but that's fine. Oh, there's more anvils in here too. Thank you. And there it is. That didn't take long. I don't have my torches out. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. It didn't take long. It really didn't. It's always inevitable. It's just a matter of when will I find it. No. Let me. That's not what I wanted to do. No, I don't want to break it by accident. Stop that. You all are very, very annoying. Now, can you let me No. Simply. Oh, you dropped a soul star. We'll keep that. Those are a little annoying to get. Although we'll probably get a lot of them. Boop, boop. Is there only 4 or 5? Oh, there it goes. Oh, is there only 4 or 5 of these spawners? I got a blue axolotl? Hell yeah! Nice, respect. You got the shiny Pokemon. Mushroom? Boop. 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 There's another voice. Okay, it's just they're just gonna keep spawning because of how dark it is. Okay, is that, I'm assuming that's all the spawners. There's another skelly? Where's... How is there arrows up there? What is it? What? What? Huh? What? Minecraft, fix your hitboxes, please. Minecraft, please, just fix your stupid hit boxes. No, boxes. How sad. And supposedly there's a skeleton up top, but I don't care about him. Oop. And there's a soul campfire here, but I don't think that counts as lighting. We're back to 15 arrows! Oh, wonderful. Good to know that wasn't worth anything. Instant damage arrows. We're keeping that for later. Way later. I'm still very confused on how the hell I managed to get 3 arrows directly above my head. Not sure how to feel about that. Oh wait, let's throw those. Everything else goes in here. Where did I throw the instant damage arrows I got? Or was that another one? I swore that was this one. Oh no, they're up. Why? Oh, this is instant. These are instant damage 2, and these are instant damage 1. Okay, okay. They're still good arrows. I'm keeping them. Iron bones. Smite 5, punch 1, cat. We'll keep it. Why not? Name tag, gold, gold, good. Multi-shot, don't need it. We already have a good bow. Redstone. Efficiency 2, fire aspect 2, that's the thing I was missing! There's a reason why I wasn't worried about it. Because it's insanely easy to get your hands on for no reason. Flame bow, don't need it. Smite, fortune 2, silk touch, will take it for my other pickaxe. Golden apples, redstone, orange, gold, fine, silk touch, already got it. I'll take another mending, happily. Loyalty, don't care. If I want the brewing stand in the future, we can take the brewing stand in the future. I think I'm just gonna dismantle the SkeleDungeon to use as our farm base, and then build a little collection area underneath. What's this one? Yes! Already. Oh wait, no, this is a different one. Keeping both of those. Also, I'm apparently keeping leads, and I saw a lead earlier, so I'm going back to grab it. Oh wait, these are barrels. Infinity sticks, I'll take sticks. And torches. String, that's a lot of string. I'll take it though. String. Random things. Anvil can go up here for now. Bounce. I'll leave disc right there. I'm pretty sure all this other stuff goes in here. Name tag. Fire aspect can go up here. Same with silk touch. Mending goes over here with the other mending books. Okay. And did I go through everything in here? Apparently not. Went through that. Lead. Okay. And then there's the upstairs to gather real quick, and then we'll just quickly remove all this with a hammer. And then move the spawners to their appropriate places. Light up the surrounding area just in case. I'll take another mending. I ain't gonna say no to mending. Who's gonna say no to mending? Well, I guess if you already have all the mending you need. Infinity bones. Redstone. I don't need it. Gold. Iron. Give me the gold. We got ponder. Quick charge. Don't need. I'll take the bones. Gold. Golden apples. That's a lot of golden apples. Please and thank you. Mending bow. You are not very useful. I mean, you'll last a long time, but you have 0 other enchants, and I can't add any other enchants easily. You, iron, gold, gold, browns, flame mending. It does like giving you a lot of bows. Piercing, sweep. God apple. Do I have sweeping edge? I don't have sweeping edge. I am taking that. How dare I? And then there's a few more. Take that, please. Why is there 46 string? I'm taking it, but why? Loyalty, I don't have respiration. I'm pretty sure of that. Aqua affinity. Yeah, I used one that had respiration on it for something. God apple! For something else. And we already have fortune 23, so I don't think we need a fortune 3. Just a little bit better, perhaps. Instant damage arrows. Protection 4, why not? Less for me to upgrade. Gold. Looting, sweeping edge. I got better looting, and bones. And bones. I don't know why I'm grabbing the bones. I'm gonna get so many bones from doing this. What did I threw gold. That's not gold. Iron in there. Okay, that's everything looted. I mean, there's no shriekers over there, but actually, hold on. I gotta test something real quick. So there is the deep dark there, but how close is the ancient city? Okay, it's not close. It's 600 away. Okay, good. I now have a record of finding ancient cities. It's now 13 minutes. I logged on to the server Pumpkin was talking about earlier. And due to a bet from their friends, Astral made a bet between me and another person to see who could find the ancient city first. It was me. I logged on, walked in a direction, it was 0 help, and in 13 minutes I had found an ancient city. And we waited, technically it was shorter than that. I found a lush cave and I looked straight down and there's a giant ravine with the ancient city. And I had seen it and I went to jump down into water to get down to it. Barely missed the water. I'm watching on my laptop and on my phone. Nice. And Eddie on my phone. Nice. There's a scorched skeleton right here that's just taken my attention. Anyway. I attempted to jump down into water, barely missed it, so I had to walk all the way back to the city again. And we waited specifically. Excuse me, I'm telling a story. Where did this arrow even come from? Like, I see there's a skelly on the mini-map, but... Oh, hi there, sir! Anyway... We specifically waited for me to get the achievement Sneak 100. So the moment I got that achievement, timer was stopped. Alright. Let's assume the soul campfire as the center. And then quickly make up a farm. You need to be so close to the spawners to work. So I think I'm gonna have to make 2 waystones, one for the collection area and one for the waiting area. Because I'm gonna have to be... The best way to go about this is to have the skellies pretty far up. And I'm keeping an eye. So I want to see the lowest we can go is here. That shouldn't kill skelly. Because it's the difference between 59 and... 39? That's 20 blocks. That might actually kill them. But I'll probably dig lower anyway. Me. Well, I would want to plan it out so I just don't randomly show up at your place. Hodgepodge. Well, if it's up... Well, if it's you, I kinda expect it. I need to... We have carry on. This is overpowered. In the sense that I can pick up entities, and barrels and chests count as entities. But you know what else counts as an entity? Spawners. So, this is how we're going to be making the farm, by the way. This is how we're making the farm. And so we can make basically the most efficient farm possible. We just have to kind of tear apart this entire dungeon first. But I'm pretty sure we just have 4 spawners to work with, which makes this super easy. Because there's one right here, there's another one up there, I'm pretty sure one right there and one right there. So we can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, so this block. God. Up, dude. There we go. Silverfish. Oh, there we go. And this is why I have the dump backpack. Boop, boop. When did I pick up Infinity? Oh, I must have destroyed a barrel. Okay, whatever. Throw that in. And And I think I'm gonna set what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set the spawners up 3 above, and this would be the normal way you'd set up a spawner anyhow. Yes, I will allow that, plush. Welcome back to the conversation. We're gonna set the spawners 3 above, but in addition to doing... This is like how a normal spawner would be set up, yeah? In addition to doing this, we're also gonna dig 4 below, which gives them more room to spawn, because spawners only detect in a 3-block area. So skeletons move out of their detection range, and it spawns more sooner. Waddle's off to schoolwork. Alright, good luck with schoolwork, plush. So we're gonna try... The last time in Amalgamation 1.1, I made this really horribly, so I'm trying to amend that this time. Because I very much so rushed it when I didn't have the materials to do so. And I don't have any more of those blocks, so let's do this one instead. Sus boy, what is sus? I already grabbed that spawner, so it's the one over here that I need to grab. What is sus? What is sus, plush? Oh, bonk. No, no, there we go. There was another one. What? Yeah, there's one up there. Okay. I swore there was another one. What is sus about? I understand that I am sus. What is sus about me? What is the reasoning for this claim? Boom. There we go. And then let's come back up here. I think we're not really gonna need to even tear up too much of... Let me pick it up, thank you. I don't think we're even gonna need to tear up all that much of the dungeon anyhow. Boop, boop, boop. The fact I missed a single assignment and my grade can't recover. I've asked, she said no. That sucks. That's really shitty move. I need a brain work. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this... Let me do this. Because my brain understands... Ah, these... I hate. Just destroy it. You know what? We're doing this method. It doesn't get rid of that! Okay. And 4 out this way. And 4 out this way, so I'm not getting rid of more than I have to. Shut up, get out of here. And do the same... Is this gonna intersect? Yes. We're gonna have to test if that's gonna be a problem. If it is, then I will move everything. If it isn't, then fantastic. But that may be a problem. I can't... Water physics are very weird in this game. I can't tell if that's gonna seriously affect how this farm works or not. Because most of the time when I make this, I do them in the corners and then force them to the middle. This is the first time I've actually done it, like, directly next to the middle. And then 4 this way. There we go, that way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Or wait, I did that from the wrong spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that only went 3 out, not 4. There we go, okay. And now we have the dimensions of everything, and I can start working around this. Let's grab this one. Throw everything up there for just a moment. Let's use some of the stone bricks. The less materials I can use that are mine, the better. I want to recycle as much of the dungeon as possible, because that just makes my storage a lot easier to deal with. We're not going to use stairs. Stairs let in light. I hate it. It's horrible. It sucks. I don't understand why that's still a thing, but it makes some fun build ideas, so... hit or miss opinion. And then over... I did finally add Hayloft. I know we talked about that on one stream. I can't remember what it was, but I did add it. I have my mouse so far up my desk, it's getting caught on other things I have. And this wall's really easy to build up, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Boop, 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 boop. And then 2 boops there that I can do. Is that all of my blocks that I can place? Pretty much. Other ones I will deal with later. Let's start using the deep slate then. And let's actually replace these now. I recognize that this could be a lot faster if I had like a beacon or something, but I don't want to deal with it right now, honestly. I kind of... That's not something I'd like to deal with. Okay, and then I also need to dig 3 above this. So let's use cobblestone so I can easily map this out. And recognize what's my build and what ain't. These stupid skeleton heads, I hate them. 1, 2, 3. So this will be our ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I think I want to do, we have that amethyst. I want to put like a little glass ceiling. Tinted glass ceiling. I don't have any sand, but that's easy enough to get a hold of. Especially with all the deserts we have. I should honestly just... Wait, I need to place a waystone back here to easily get back. I refuse to fight the Wither on Bedrock. Oh yeah, that sucks. The first time I ever fought the Wither was on Bedrock. Only vaguely aware that it was harder than the Java version. And then I beat the Java version and I was like, wait, that's the difference? Never knew, never realized. It is significantly different. Kitty cat? Dude. He's getting treats. Drink water. That's kind of important to my health. I'm just gonna shove everything in the white backpack first. Temporary Skelly Waystone. I'm just literally gonna type Skelly. Go back to the mines. It was this way to the amethyst, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Question is, has anything grown at all? No, it has not. Has there been any place we've been to that's had... The stronghold has amethyst, hold on. The stronghold had so much amethyst. We can steal from the stronghold. Nope. Because I'm pretty sure I left amethyst all over the place. I'm gonna take some of the items I've left behind before as well. And this is a gold room, but I don't care about that right now. I don't want to deal with stairs. Let's try the other side, because I don't think... Whoop. Well, hi there, everybody. I don't think I've tried this side. If I have, I forgot. What? Okay. Forgot about this room. Is there any no. I'm not dying that way. No. Is that the better stronghold? This is not better. I'm pretty sure this is repurposed structures. Not again, not again. I can't do parkour, apparently. So, as a safeguard, I'm just gonna place that. Because apparently, I can't do this parkour. There we go. No. I may or may not have found a way to dupe buckets. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, what? Why and how? Also, is there any other chests? It does not seem like it. You small. Yes. Next question. This is a dead-end room. I just want amethyst. Completely by accident. Okay, that's a little better. I forgot about the food situation. You know what? I have a horrible remedy, but I do have a remedy for this. We're gonna go back through here. We're gonna go back. What? You just set yourself up for that one, my friend. Yeah. How's it feel? Alright. I remember seeing... Problem solved, never mind. I was gonna go to a village to steal hay bales. Looks like we're doing this instead. Wait, no. Can I remember how to actually craft? That'd be great. Thank you. I was making dark chocolate and I accidentally threw in my milk bucket and it made the chocolate and duped my buckets. Oh no, this seriously helped me out. I don't know if the food mod you're using has this. I have the option to make milk bottles using glass in a milk bucket. I'm not sure if your mod has that, but something to look into. Because that could seriously help you out. Every milk bucket gives you 16 milk bottles. Chest, do you have amethyst? You don't! Is it just the upstairs ones that do, then? Probably. We're actually... Nope. Looks like I'm running around for waystones just a little bit longer than I was gonna go up above to some village or another so I could kill cows and we could live off hamburgers for a little bit. Because I have a decent looting at this point that I could easily get a lot of beef. Okay. So I don't want to waste more XP than I have to. I don't have a lot of XP right now. Didn't I steal amethyst shards at one point? I swore I did, but no, I didn't. Okay, I'm thinking of another playthrough then. I thought I had stolen a bunch of amethyst shards from these buildings, but I guess not. I know I did at some point, I just can't remember when. Oh. Thank you, I just want to escape. I want to go. Let me break free. I don't want to be here. And I hate all the water everywhere. I hate the water so much, it's something I'd be willing to do off camera. And I don't want to, like, literally the only thing I feel comfortable doing right now off camera is AFKing at the Skele farm. That is it. I don't even want to do off-camera mining. Not even just because of, like, the joke of off-camera mining, but because... Do I have knockback? Yes, I do. I have knockback 1, but I do. But because, like, we easily got mining done today on camera. And it's something that can be dangerous at times, cannot be. So I'd much rather just do it on camera. Instead of just recording myself, because I do genuinely enjoy streaming this. This... Amethyst. That's not amethyst. Okay. I need food. We're going to the surface. Let's go here. I started with 32 buckets. I have 134. Yeah, that's certainly a dupe. You might want... Where did the... Okay. I'm gonna... No, not gonna worry about it. Good job, Pumpkin. If everything can be taught from a textbook, the class isn't worth it. Fair. Honestly, extremely fair. I agree with that heavily. It's the reason why I haven't done college. Everything I've learned, everything I want to do, I've learned myself. And that's without a textbook. Granted, it's been a learning process doing that, especially content creation and, like, editing. But at this point, I've got a decent handle on how I like to edit personally. Cows. Come here, boys. I have marked down on points on this class assignment because I didn't quote the book enough. What? Oop, there you go. A little bit of food. Alright, let's like aim for half a stack of food. And I can only use beef to make hamburgers, unfortunately. I think my mic is a little too far away. That is dumb. Yeah. Heavily so. I hate the teachers that are like so overly picky like that. Because there's no way to win at all. Early COVID, I switched to an online school that was not set up well at all. And there was one teacher I had that no matter what I did, there was always something wrong with the assignment. And I did it wrong in some way or another. You know what the worst part is? The class is stress and human health. Dude. Now that's some irony. That is like level 20 comedy class irony. I have 1 to 2 assignments for this class a week. At least that's not, I assume, not too bad. Or I guess with other classes that could be a lot worse, huh? But I'm not exactly a good judge of what's normal for a college class. Cows. Cow. It's a tiny cow. That is an adult cow, but it is tiny. 21. Is there any cows over here? Cows, they're sheep. Cows? I see money's on a minimap. What? Oh, you're a companion! Oh, this is a companion! I thought it was a villager house. I thought it was a villager, that's companion. I'm not getting that for you, though. I was very concerned and confused. Because I'm like, I don't have Minecraft Reborn in this. I considered it, but I did not add it. I have one piece. One lonely piece of steak left. Wee. Okay, I'm not seeing any cows. We're gonna quickly make up some hamburgers. Yeah, why not? Just oop. Oop. I don't even have a frying pan. Hold on, we're making frying pan. Don't know why my window closed out. Frying pan. Nice. And we take our iron like so, because I grabbed it like an idiot. Frying pan. Bread. Raw beef. Hamburger. Look at that steak. Look at this. Yeah. This is harder to manage than the class I have 5 assignments on average. Well, because I missed one assignment, there are no other assignments to back it up. Ooh. Advancement made can't be used as a weapon. No, it cannot. It can't even kill a chicken. I have tried. Let's do this. And then tool leveling table can be thrown right here for now. Are there any other cows? Cows. 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 You guys got cows? Cows. Cows. Cow? No, 2 cow. The other class, while there are semi-strict due dates, if you ask to reopen an assignment, he does it. Nice. 7. Oh. Get rid. Oh. I don't even know what the song is playing right now. That's an interesting beat. Eep. How's Emerald lore? Cows. cows. Those are sheep and piggies. No cow. I'm looking on mini-map, but there's no cows. No cows. It's oceanography and I struggle with silence in general. But I have like a C, I'll take it. Nice. That's a mushroom. This is from additional structures. That's a mushroom. It took me so long to figure out what was up with this thing. Look at him. He spawns with a structure. He's adorable. I love him. Cows. We're not killing that cow. Cows. Cows. Lick him. No. I already said I'm not going to kill him. I'll lick the beef I got here. A little yum yum yum. I don't have the hunger to do that. I want to yum 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 yum. But. Oh, another village. Punk. Hello everybody. You have spawned horribly. I feel very sorry. I apologize sincerely. As much as I try and fix the mods, they really don't. Cows! A bonk. A bonk. 12. Okay. I mean, it's double what I... It's half of what I currently got, so... Nice. What's over there? Oh, it's a normal... Oh, there's zombies! Hi, you guys. I'm gonna ignore you. My computer's screaming at me, but I don't What is going on here? What is going on here? Why do you have speed? What is up with Prince? What is going on? That's a very funny name for you, by the way. I'm gonna eat a hamburger in your face. Hearty meal, thank you. The prince has dubbed me with a hearty meal. I'm gonna steal your stonecutter. Mine. In the dead of the night, Mew comes and steals your stonecutters. We're fine. Cows! I see 2 ender boys, but no cows. There's another thing up there, but I think that's just a companion. Shape. Shape. Companion, how are you? You doing well on this fine night? I'm gonna barge into your home. Hi, what's your name? Your names. Gun Klassen. 3 carrots and 3 sweet berries. Jarn? Jarn? Bjarn? Jarn? Jarn Stenberg? I'm not gonna bother. I want to deal with companions right now. I have it in there in the future, because I think they might be helpful for other things, but... not right now, I don't feel like it. Fun fact, I can place down chocolate and it flows like water. That is fantastic. I love that. Where am I? I'm over here, okay. Why are there no cows? Here. I love these animal sizes. It's so funny. It's so great. I love it so much. I hear it, kitty cat. Oh, you're right here. Hi. Meow. I'll make the famous chocolate river. Hell yeah, of course do it. Also. There you go. He just likes stealing my chair. So he's currently just chilling down in the chair. And Kitty's back. Of course he's back. He's my kitty cat. Yeah, aren't you handsome? Yeah. The one thing he wants in the world is belly... Not even belly. He wants butt pats. That's the only thing he wants ever. He just wants to be he just wants pats. He just wants me to pat him. He doesn't really like pets. He just wants pats. Yes, hi. I know. I'm not patting you enough, am I? Oh, hello. Goodbye. More cows. I say piggies. And horse eyes. And skeletons that are not spawning in correctly and just floating bows. Had a fat cat? Nice. What was the fat cat's name? We currently still have a fat cat, a little chonker. An adorable lady, Miss Dinah. Although I just call the cats Mrs. anyway. But Dinah's very adorable. She's just pure black cat. Like, even her nose is black. Black cat. Black paw beans, black cat. Alright, no, she might... I can't remember if she has black or pink paw beans. I think she might even have black paw beans. Lynn Sundberg, hello. Can I please get some more cows? I mean, I do have half a stack of hamburgers at this point, so I'm just kind of wasting time doing this. Okay, I think that's enough food. Let's go back. We were working on the skeleton farm, right? That sounds about right. I was trying to get amethyst. My cat's name was Moo Moo. Aww. I've always wanted to get a black and white cat and name it Cow. By sheer accident. I got this from one of my aunts who has sadly passed at this point, but... she had no idea that I ever wanted a cat named Cow, and this is the exact cat I basically had in mind. But she knew I loved cats, and so she kept this. This is supposed to be like a lid for a jar, but I keep it hung up in my room. It's just a cute little cat. So I have like a little magnet board on a chalkboard, or I have like all three kinds of boards you can have, I have at my desk. I have a not chalk. I don't have a chalk. No, I do have a chalkboard. I have a cork board with a chalkboard that is like, I have a cork board with a chalkboard that has like tacks that's tacked onto it. It has like little rings to hold it up and it's tacked in because I don't have really any other place for it. And then I have a whiteboard to my other side that's like a calendar whiteboard. And I have another smaller whiteboard somewhere in my room. I think it's over there, actually. But yeah, this hangs up in front of my desk. And because I have a long-ass string for it, I have a tiny little magnet. I got this tiny little magnet to keep it in place. Okay, let's finish off that steak before I start really eating the hamburgers. Let's throw this in here. And then, thank you, Nightbot. And... I need to make Skelly Farm. In the next hour, I need to make Skelly Farm. I kind of want to get that tinted glass. I'm not sure how, though, because I can't think... I feel like it's the Stronghold that has amethyst, but I'm not sure how. I know I've seen amethyst in the Stronghold. But I just can't remember how that directly occurred. There was somewhere in this place that went down deeper and I was finding amethyst and it just kept going when I found the Fortune 2 book I needed. And then I ended up getting Fortune on my pickaxe anyway. There's no amethyst. No amethyst. I'm stuck in a cobweb. We just went through here. This spot. This spot starts the downward spiral of going further and further down. So let's see if I can find anything down here. You know what, just... yeah. Come on. Anything. This is just another corridor. Is there anything connected to the corridor, though? I hate these iron doors so much. I think they're just so useless to add. Do you? There's the other side, I'll take that. Feather falling's annoying, we're taking that. Feather falling is very annoying to get for absolutely no reason at all. I'm taking the paper as well. And you get the disc. There we go. Is there a chest behind the stairs? No. There's nothing over here. And this is an empty corridor. Okay, wonderful. There was like some room I made it to, and I don't remember how the hell I made it to it. That had... I was like in a maze of bookcases. But because I don't have the journey map and mini-map, I couldn't tell you where my coordinates were. Maybe we try going back up? 'Cause I don't quite remember how I managed to go over there. Oh, I did eat my steak. There we go. Excuse me, sir. No. No. Let me out. No, 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 no. Hello. I will let you be. I kill enough Endermen, thanks. You too. Okay. I just want a few amethyst shards. What's going on here? This is a little funky. There we go. This is a better diamond. Okay. I didn't even check with that enchantment. There's no enchantment book. I'm mistaken. Feather falling, sharpness. Amethyst! I had 15 amethysts in my backpack. What day are you on now? We're on 13. And apparently, my brain hasn't even been born yet. Because I looked in here so many times and I never noticed that. Let's go to Creo. And go to Creo. We steal some sand. We smelt it. I get my tinted glass. We make the skelly farm while it's smelting. That's definitely enough. I don't have any words for myself. That's just sad, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, okay. I don't know how many tinted glass that's gonna make, but it's gonna make enough for us to have a nice viewing platform that isn't gonna affect the skelly farm. Back to actually building this damn thing. Let's take the cobblestone. I marked out that one. Let's come over here. 1, 2, 3. What origin should I be? I like Elytrian a lot, because it's... While the chainmail is very annoying, I just like flying around. I know someone who is doing Blazeborn right now. I can't remember most of them. Blazeborn, you start in the Nether. There's an ocean one. But I can't remember what that guy's name is. The cat, you take no fall damage. It really depends on how you play. That's not the height I need it to be. Okay, we're doing this. And then I'll go fix it up after. Because clearly, I can't use my brain today. Okay. Up, 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 up. There we go. Okay. And remove this one. Also, I just like the power-up of the Elytra. Of the Elytrian to just boost myself whenever I want. It is fantastic. Although, Elytran, you definitely have to get used to being an utter glass cannon. Because you can travel, you can visit around, you can fly around. You can't wear anything better than gold or chainmail armor, though. Which is a serious drawback, which makes complete sense. I am not, like, poo-pooing on that. It completely makes sense and it makes the game a lot more fun for me. Because it adds that little bit of extra challenge while still being very... I can pick up the skelly heads. I didn't even think about what I was doing. Okay, life is easy. Life is good. Very happy about that. But yeah, it just depends on how you play. I'm pretty sure there's a setting for random, so you could always go with that. If you really don't know what to pick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the glass is done. I think I might be the mimic. Ooh. I didn't even know that was one you could pick. Hell yeah. Nice. That sounds like it'd be super fun. I need to craft tinted glass. Do I remember how to craft it, though? Yes, I do. Okay. I almost have enough to do all I want, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Excuse me, sir. The skelly farm is not working yet. You're not allowed to be here. I think... You know, I'll do a smooth basalt as that center. Oop. I wasted that ability so much. Bloop. Okay. We still have a bit to mine and plan out. But we still have like another hour of streaming, so that's fine. Boop, boop. Doot, doot, doot. Or the Evoker, or the Kraken. Hell yeah. Dipped. When in doubt, there's also the... There's like a name shuffler, Circle of Names, I think is what the website's called. There's a website called Circle of Names I like using on occasion if I just want to randomly do something. It's just basically a spinner wheel, and you can throw all the ones you want. Hell with it, I'm doing random. Good luck. Let's move. Let's not waste my power up this time. And move. There we go. We're gonna pop. I need to get rid of this first, because oh dear, I'm not dealing with that. There we go. And make a little area up here for me to chill out. Skele farm. And let's move that down to... Yeah, like that. I'll do. Because I'm probably going to hit the Skele farm a lot for materials. And I'm going to build up this area for just a moment, and then we'll get back to building up everything else. Also, I'm fine with this kind of looking dingy and mismatched, because I feel like it adds to the vibe of the place a lot more. And I'm never intending on, like, properly fixing this up. I just need this for materials. I literally just... I don't even need this for an XP farm. I just need it for arrows. Although I am placing these cracked bricks at random, because I don't want an entire wall of cracked bricks. So I'm at least making it a tiny bit looking. I got Druid. Ooh. I don't think I've seen anybody play that one before. That sounds cool as hell. Boop, boop, boop. And boop. Do I have any others? No, that's all that. Okay. And then the rest of that can be deep slate. Up, up. And then come over here, do that. Nope. My knees hate... I've been standing this entire stream. My knees hate it. But at this point, I've been going on for so long, I just want to do the entire stream standing. I don't care. I've been sitting a fair amount of the day. I just want to stand for once. Alright. And I don't know a good way to do this. I'm just gonna break that. And then replace. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Collect everything that dropped. And get back to slowly building this up. So we got that line done. Let's finish up this. Up, 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 up. And I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of all this because none of these are solid blocks. And it's in the way of my wall. That sounds so bad out of context. It's in the way of my farm. Let's go with that. I'm fine with leaving the corner though. I can't wait until it's done. And then next stream will be wrap. Like, we still have a bit to go, but I'm just thinking about, like, what are we doing next time, what I'm doing this time. Next stream will be... Oh, are you kidding me? Get out of here. Next stream will probably be wrapping up anything I haven't done yet. So making sure I have the best armor I can get, I have a really good weapon, I have... Trying to think of other things. I have the arrow supply that I want. Trying to think of more things. Food, because we haven't gotten ratatouille and I don't have time for that this time. The greenhouse I want. And there will probably be more things that come along, but I at least want to get those things dome dusted. Because now that I have the stained glass from Chipped mod, I can really make the... Let me remove all this. I can now that I have the stained glass from the Chipped mod, I can really make the greenhouse that I want. And it's gonna look amazing! I don't want to start really filling in this space, so I know what's going on, what's going where. And then after I'm done building out these block boxes, we still have to dig several into the ground. Several blocks deep into the ground. That is not a hammer. That is an axe. Use a hammer, use a hammer, use a hammer, use the hammer. This is why I love the hammer. This is why it's the best. And I absolutely adore it. I'm never getting rid of it. I will never get rid of this thing. I'm gonna need a switch because I can't go to the nether. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. There's probably a command or something to do that. Because I doubt they'd make a way for you not to be able to. Although they may have, I can't say for sure. Oh wait, I'm dumb? Uh-oh. I'm gonna assume they figured it out. Hey, boop. We could play together sometime. I need to see if Essential would work with the mod pack. I need to check that. I should add that in. I know from now on, like, there's no major updates I want to make to the mod pack. But I think I want to do, Oh, I'm missing, like, half of your messages. Do you play Java or Bedrock? Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Never mind. We can play together sometime. Hell yeah. I should probably add Essential mod to this mod pack, though. And then I steal your niece. But I technically play both. I have the ability to play Bedrock, I just don't play it a lot. I don't really have reason to, because there are two things I play Minecraft right now, and it's this mod pack and then Passion SMP. And if I'm not working on those, then I'm probably doing basic human necessities. Or I'm working on personal projects. But even then, I made time specifically yesterday to work on the personal project, because I want to be able to have time to work on it. and enjoy that. Ended up spending all of rest of yesterday editing Passion SMP instead. And low-key procrastinating editing that as well. But I'm gonna make more time and actually work on my projects at some point, maybe, perhaps. But that's still, even me saying even me adding the maybe perhaps, I know is a bold-faced lie, because I'm just gonna end up focusing on something else instead. Okay, that spot. And then remove that. There we go. And then this side is almost complete. I need to move that barrel and chest, but otherwise, we're pretty set in this spot. Like, there's still 4 more spots to go, but having one of them done is fantastic. I'm gonna quickly get the roof done for all this, because it's gonna annoy the hell out of me. Quickly build all this up. I'm tempted maybe in the future. I feel I'm hesitant on this. If I do this, it'd have to be segmented somehow. Like if I had subscribers on Twitch or members on YouTube or even Ko-fi supporters, but have a Minecraft server for those supporters. Or have a Minecraft server for the community. Hey, Jazzy Man! Hello! Hi. I have given you VIP. There are 2 VIPs I've handed out at this point. Everybody in Passion SMP, and then 1 to Jazzy Man, my boyfriend, and then whenever Faye gets in here, I'll give 1 to them. But I'm not sure what username they're using on Twitch. We're gonna ignore that. I'm gonna go collect these blocks. I need... what need do? I need this. You have a BF? What a simp. I have my BF and my partner. Whenever Faye gets in here. But yeah, I have given Jazzy Man VIP. Facts. Yeah. To be fair, I am a bit of a simp, though. That's not even a lie. 3 gay bitches. True. Yeah. There is no lie there. You are correct. Oh right, I was working on the roof of this. Okay. Blocks. These blocks. And I'm not a VIP. If this had channel points, I would earn that. And you would fear me. I don't like handing out too much VIP. In the past, I've literally only had it for like 3 or 4 people, and that was content creator friends from like a really old SMP that I don't think there's any reference to in any of my content. I'm just fucking around. No worries. I just don't hand it out a lot because I try and keep it a little sparing so there's not like, oh my god, everybody in this chat has VIP kind of thing going on. Never let them not hydrate ever again. To be fair, I was drinking my matcha most of the stream. Now it's just ice water. I like buying VIP to prove that I'm around in the walls and they shall cower before me. Well, I don't think I'm too far away from affiliate. It's just a matter of... what am I doing? I need to come up over here because this area is still intersecting. I'm not too far away from affiliate. The only thing I'm missing is average view count. I once won whip VIP. I'm assuming that's VIP, not whip. I once won VIP in a gamble. Hell yeah. I think it'd be funny as hell to gamble on this and see if I would die each stream. I think I got 1.8 viewers per stream. I average round 1, I think, something like that. I'm gonna use the blocks from this in order to build up the rest of it real quick. We need to do this 2 down, or 4 down, so I'm gonna do this. Or actually, I'm gonna need to do 5 down. It's probably gonna extend to 5 down, so let's do this, actually. Oop. There we go. Gamba. The viewers tend to be my now boyfriend and sister. Oh, fair. I mean, I know most everybody in chat in some way or another. There's a few people that I don't, but otherwise, most everyone who's been in chat today I have known. I know personally. It's just how it starts sometimes. And then the few that I don't have been in my SMP. Friendship, yeah. Sometimes it just starts small and that's how it works. That's how it be. I need to remember exactly where we are. I need to go one more down still. Oh, hey, diamonds. I need to go one more down still, but technically 2 more down because of the water flow. I think what's more important, if we do get channel points, I need to throw in a posture check, because, like, the entire reason I'm even been standing this entire stream is just so I can make sure I'm posture right. Because I have a horrible habit of not necessarily slouching, but just throwing out my back, and I need to not do that. Because that's kind of important to my prolonged health. And I've been to physical therapy before, I've graduated out of physical therapy for it, I just need to do it. Also, I was popping in to say hi. Time to grind some competitive and Marvel Rivals. Good luck. Especially after the Jeff... I can't remember words. The Jeff nerf. Good luck. Bye-bye. Thanks for popping in. Boop. There we go. And that's a bit more blocks to work with now. Up, up, up. There we go. How do we want to do this? Rip Jeff mods demolished him. The poor baby. He just want to chill. If anything, they should have just added restrictions than complete nerfs. Of like, hey, you can only use them every so often. Or, there can only be like 1 per team or something like that. So most of the lag was from the 120 sheep I had. Yeah, that'll do it. That would work. That'll cause some lag. Where? I need this spot. And then this one, and then these. I'm hoping that doing this exact thing will do this correctly. It was a rework Old Yeller style. Not Old Yeller. Nice. I was extremely confused for a second. IDK why there's so many. I question too. Oh, Lilac has finally culled some of the sheep and cows they had. Because anytime you went over to their base, it was just a bit of a lag farm. Because there were so many for no reason. They culled a little bit of them, and so now they handed me a bunch of the cow heads too, because we were on a call when this happened. And so now I just have like 14 cow heads that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. Might hide them in somebody's base just for lulz. Let's take this stone cutter I have and make fence gates. Like boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. There we go. And that should do, and then every diamonds, ores go there. I want to keep those blocks, those are very useful. And, okay. That should work. That should be really good in terms of making the farm. And I assume, yeah. And that should all work together fairly well. None of these actually cross over in terms of... Or no, they do cross over in terms of hitbox, huh? But because... Oh. Because the skellies are going to move out of their detection range, which is 3 blocks below, then this should be very efficient. Oh, right. I don't have to open all of them individually. Let's take this little corner to make a infinite water source real quick. Boop, boop. And then very quickly do that. Up. And run over here. Boop, boop. And bop. Bop. Why am I not sprinting? This took a little longer for a farm than I wanted it to, but this is way better than it was the last time I made one of these. So I'll take that as a win, absolutely. Oh yeah, there's no way to easily get rid of that other than just spam block. And thanks to my lovely ability, I can get out of here. Why? I got out of there so flawlessly, too. What do you mean? Thank you. What do you mean? Get rid of all the mossy cobble first. And then after I'm done filling in this roof, then we're gonna have to break in. And I'll make the lower area, and then we'll come back up, quickly remove all the goddamn torches. Because I do not want to be attacked while I'm making the collection area. I'm not sure... Or, well, yes, I do, actually. Because I was like, do I actually want to have a collection area? Because I don't have one for the Endermen, but the Endermen are purely for XP. The entire reason I'm making this farm is for the arrows, so we kind of do want that collection area. So we'll make some... Back. So we'll make some hoppers in a second here. Just a little bit more. I'd even... I completely missed this. I think next stream one of the things we're going to absolutely have to do is just tackle all the enchantments I haven't yet. And I think that absolutely includes going to check out the ancient city. I have no idea if any of my mods have affected the ancient city. I can't remember if one has or not. It may have, it may not have, I don't know. But we'll check that out. If not, I will quickly grab Swift Sneak. Okay. If that's the last block, then let's do this. Up. Oh wait, no, I missed some here. No, wait. Wait. No, I missed such obvious blocks. Okay. And then we come down here. And this shouldn't be enough to outright kill them, but should get them pretty low. Yeah. Go one up. Oh wait, if I do this as like a corner... Because I could always have some water to push them into one spot. Down here. And move this up. Just one more, so I don't have slowness and weakness the entire time I'm down here. Okay. Let's take the logs I got earlier. Not furnace. Stonecutter. That's not a stonecutter either. That's a toolsmithing table. Toolsmithing table? Smithing table. I keep thinking toolsmith. I kind of need those chests anyway, so let's make those. I'm pretty sure I have extra... Yeah, 3 extra in there. Oh, I completely forgot about Ender Chest Backpack. I'm gonna have to go through what I have supercut again, and I'm pretty sure I made a list, but I'll make a list again. of like, this is what I need to get done on the 4th stream. And I do want to at least tackle one serious dungeon at the end of the 4th stream. On day 4. So I have like something interesting to edit. Goodbye? Alrighty. Bye-bye, Bob. Oh, I need to do everything but those. Okay. There we go. And that means I actually need... Let's throw the hopper back up. Deep slate. Okay. Oh, thankfully, because of how we have this set up, thankfully, because of the stacks, this isn't going to be horrible if I only have 2 chests, so we're going to do that. How... Signs... Or wait, I could get away with trapdoors here very easily. We're doing that. Cat, what are we doing? Cat? I completely forgot about my shark gummies again. I'm gonna munch on one of these. Actually, it's 9:30 now. I try not to have sleeps too late because I had a situation in which I had one little dum-dum at like 9 or 10 p.m. and I didn't sleep for the entire night. So I try not to have too much sugar after a certain time. It is just far better for my sleep schedule. I think if I get... Let's do this many then. Because what I'm thinking of doing is this. Actually, if I could... I'd prefer to do it the other way around. Yeah. I much prefer to do it like this. So if I do accidentally flick these, then the skeletons can't get out. Or easily attack me. There we go. And that makes it pretty easy for me to do this. And I want... How many signs does that make? That also makes 4. Okay. I want water to help push them towards me. But I also want carpet here. Or like something... Slabs doesn't... Or not slabs. Trapdoors don't really affect it, right? I think we'll do trapdoors. Hold on. We're doing trapdoors. I'm gonna have to do 3. Oh wait, yeah. It's in 3s, not 4s. Never mind. We're good. Do that. And that way I can place the water. And I don't even have to place anything else either. And so they're all like this. I do want a singular fence gate, though. I don't need a full 4, but I guess I'm taking it. Because I just want all the skeletons to end up there. If I want to do this and make this work even better, we'll do that, and then I'll place the water bucket back there. So that's a little bit better. And I would like to actually replace my bucket afterwards and not worry about it later. So there we go. Okay. Boop, boop. Give me 3 deep slate. And then I'm gonna make a little corner for funsies. For, the waystone. Scale collection. And then the Skele farm. I'm gonna rename this one to Skele Watcher. That's not how you spell that. And rename this to Skele Watcher. Because I have the waystones to spare for this as well. And now the annoying task of actually removing the lights. Thankfully I didn't put too many on most of these. Except I did place some very annoyingly. It'd probably be easier to do this from the top, wouldn't it? If I could actually get up there. Thankfully, it's very easy for me to find that. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I just did this one. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. And then we go over here to this spot. I only put one torch, thankfully, on that. And move around. Last one. There we go. Okay. Fantastic. And it should be working absolutely fantastically from here on. I accidentally got rid of my cobblestone. And let's place torches in here and go down to the collection area. I got rid of my cobblestone again. Where? Oh, went up there. Okay. And then place some in here as well. Lovely. Okay. And I love a way to, like, easily... Oh, wait, no, this is a single-player world. I can easily use free cam through the walls if I want, but I try and avoid that. And look how beautifully it works. Look at all these skellies that shall spawn. It is great. I've been standing... I stand with knees locked. That's another issue. I just raised my knee for the first time in like 2.5 hours. Yeesh. Ooh, ouchie. And that's not necessarily ouchie, just tender. Very tender. Slowly but surely. This is lovely. I'm adoring this farm. It's slow going, but I'm adoring this farm. Like, let's go down to the Skelly collection. And we just bop. And then we bop. And then we bop. I gotta collect some things that have fallen down, and then we bop. It's great. They're kind of attacking each other a little bit, but that's not something that can really be helped because I did a 3x3 middle. So that's the one thing I could make better, but otherwise, this is a pretty good farm. Boop, boop, boop. I am not upset by that at all. I should, however, quickly adjust this. And this, there we go. Alright. I wish there was more use for bones. I don't really have a big use for them, unless we want to make a giant dog army. That would be funny, but that's great. I'm seriously happy with that. Okay. I'm trying to think if I want to end stream now, which I may very well. Because I do want to AFK this for a little bit, but I'm yeah, I don't... We could always continue... Let me grab these and then rush back out. Never end stream. It will happen, it's gonna happen eventually. I do not stream all the time. I stream twice a week, there's a difference. I currently have no other plans. The main thing I wanted done today, the Skelly farm, is in fact done. The only thing I could think of is run for Ratatouille. You know what, I'm willing to spend a half hour running for Ratatouille. That's actually gonna be really easy. Hold on. If we're doing this, I am changing to sitting down. I'm not standing any longer. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie. Okay. And make sure camera is good. Ooh, okay. So let's recap. I want to make a greenhouse for Ratatouille. Ratatouille takes tomatoes, which can be found in the forest, squash, eggplant, and zucchini, which can all be found... Wait, no. That's a lie. Eggplant's in the jungle. It also takes olive, squash, and zucchini, which can be found in acacia biomes, although you can also find squash in taigas, whichever it is, I can never say it right. Eggplant, basil, and onion goes in the jungle. Bell peppers are in the plains. So we just have to find those ingredients and then grow a ridiculous amount of them. And if I get fortune on a hoe, then we're set for life. So just gotta grab all of that. I imagine we can find all this pretty quickly, though. I can make a few more rockets. I should make a creeper farm at some point, too. That'd be a smart thing for me to do. We need to hit the plains, so let's go over this way, actually. We've found plenty of acacias. I swore we found a jungle at some point, but I might just be making that up. Oh, forest for tomatoes. Hold on, forest. They're pretty easy to spot, but you do have to be looking for them. There's a doggy. But tomatoes, there we go. They're really not hard to find once you know what you're looking for. And we're just going to be turning them straight into seeds until we get them properly going. And then out to look for bell peppers. That's barley, I think. Bell peppers are really easy to spot as well. Granted, they are yellow like a lot of things in the plains, but they're really easy to spot. I don't know if you could find them in the mountains. It might have to be like a serious actual plain. I'm not sure of the contingency of that. If anywhere, yeah, it's right there. This is a bell pepper. Those are the easiest ones. Next, where's a jungle? Jungle is the most annoying because basil seriously blends in with all and any grass. Have we not found a jungle? Like, we can always use a compass to find one, but I'm surprised we haven't gone to one yet. We haven't gone to a jungle. That is the one biome I haven't seen. Let's warp... Or wait, no. Jungle. Search. 16,000. That way? Ooh, way this way. Okay. Let's look, jungle. Can I search group? No. Okay. The fastest way for us to get over there... Oh wait, cows! I mean, might as well. I have all the bread right now. And until we seriously get Ratatouille going, I'm still gonna be living off my hamburgers. Oh. Boop. There we go. Hey boop, hey boop, hey boop. There we go. Slowly work through all the bread I got. We need to get to Ray. And then continue on this way for another 12,000. But we could fly, we have fireworks. So hopefully that won't be too long. The actual annoying part is just getting the damn basil. Sometimes I have a really hard time with finding onions too. Oh, we're passing the acacia. Hold on. While we're here, we need to keep an eye out. There's zucchini. Zucchini! And eggplants look exactly like zucchini, but they're purple. And olives are bushy. They're not hops. That's an olive. This is an olive right here. And there's a wild waystone. I'm taking that. We still need eggplant. Eggplant. Yeah, this is hops. Or, wait, no. I don't remember what you are. I know, though, hops looks kind of similar to the olives, but not really. It's just the Minecraft texture ruining my brain. Don't know what you are. You are not... That might actually be hops. Is that hops? Yeah, that's hops. Is there any eggplant? Which is something else I have a horrible time finding for some reason. Is there any down here? Pretty please. Pretty please. Is that squash? Squash, okay. There's squash. I don't know why I'm keeping the hop seeds. Oh, my boots are, like, low. I'm definitely gonna have to enchant those next time. Where are eggplant? Those are definitely not eggplant. Where? I think we need to be in, like, these more little grassy areas, because most of this is terracotta. And it's not helpful at all for finding this. But that's out. Eggplant's the last thing I need to find in that biome, so we might as well stick around until I do. That's the same thing twice. And neither of those are anything that I need. And I'm not seeing any plants over here, and this is mostly terracotta, so we're gonna go over this mountain to the other side. This is a gorgeous mountain, by the way. Let's just state that for a second. Is there anything around here? I'm gonna be dangerous for a second. There we go. Anything? No? I saw yams up there, but that's not eggplant. Oh, we've been here. We were here earlier. Is this... That's Plains region. Maybe that little area would, or this little... There's a little area over here. Anything? No. And this is back to Plains. Sunflower Plains, and then we're back to a little bit of savanna over here. But there's more olives. I'll take more olives, happily. Olives are the thing I need to grow the most because I have to have 2 of them every single time I craft the ratatouille. Okay. Is this area? No, that's plains. I don't know what that is up there. We'll try over here next. Yeah. I'm really hoping this is a large jungle, because otherwise this is going to be horrible to attempt to find. Basil is the one thing I struggle with the most. Next, apparently eggplant, because I can't find it. And of course I have phantoms after me. Let me sleep. I'll push up. There we go. We're gonna jump a little bit up. Apparently not all the way. And steal you. Don't care. We have another 900 to the jungle, so I might as... Never mind. That is literally a jungle right there. I don't know why you're sending me any further than this. A rocky jungle works. I'm going with rocky jungle. As long as it's considered a jungle, then it's fine. That's vanilla. I need to, like, be extra careful. Basil is so easy to get tricked up on. And there are so many times that I miss it. I'm gonna be staring extra hard at, like, every piece of grass we come across. That's a coconut. Is there a that's a skelly right there, okay. There's a cinnamon tree. I'm half tempted to just roam. While we roam, I just break like every piece of grass I see ever. Cat, what are you doing? Let me stream in peace, pretty please. He just wants in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. He's probably wanting treats, honestly. That's not the thing I want. That's garlic. That exact plant, but yellow, is the onion. So that's another thing I have to keep an eye out for. Or I might have got confused with eggplants. Eggplants might very well be in the jungle. I don't know why I was thinking they were in the savannah. I think they're actually in the jungle. I think I got that confused again. Hello, sir. How are you? Let me boop. I'm not seeing much over here, so let's try over this side. There's not too much grass, but as long as things are able to spawn them, we should be fine. Don't care about your plants. Although if I see a red... I need to remember to grab a red flower so I can dye my sleeping bag. Try down here. Pretty please, come on. Those are yams. There's some variety of them anyhow. What do you mean? I keep seeing this one plant over and over again, but it's not what I need. Oh, that's coffee beans. Hey, do we want to get some coffee? Because that's coffee beans. I'm, like, looking so carefully at everything. That's rutabaga. Or rhubarb. I'm pretty sure it's rhubarb, not rutabaga. Rutabaga is something completely different. Yep. I'll try over here. Red flower, I'm taking it. Boop, boop, boop. Red sleeping bag. Okay, please. Why is there a pillager? I don't care. I'm trying to pick plants. Can't you tell? Can't you see? I haven't found a single thing that I need out of the jungle. I haven't found no eggplant, which now I'm like 90% sure is in the jungle. And not the savannah. I haven't found my basil. And I haven't found my onion. I saw there's garlic again. The onion is literally this exact same thing, but yellow. Like, very distinctly yellow. Eggplant! And now the very annoying basil. Let me prove something for a second. Because I keep saying that basil is, like, really easy to mistake for the grass and the ferns. Let me show you this. Because I desperately hate it. If my B-roll world would load. I think it's crashed. Let me open up Task Manager. Task Manager, let me end task. Let's try this again. CURSEFORGE is gonna take forever. Pretty please. Thank you. How's your day? Just, this is why I load the game when we're doing the intro bit. Cause it takes forever. It really does. Every time. Okay. Let's try this again. Pretty please. I love that. Oh right, I was here for the screenshot for today. Anyway. Let's teleport up here first of all. Is there any jungle nearby? Because I need the correct color for you guys to... Yeah, it's a jungle. So this is what everything looks like, right? Like, this is completely surrounded spot, which is extremely helpful. Let me grab bone meal. That's what basil looks like. Like, if we ignore the farmland there, that's what the basil looks like. I despise it with all of my being. I automatically went to pause recording. This is not a recording, this is a live stream. Yeah. Good thing I don't have hotkeys connected. So with that in mind, there's a reason I'm absolutely patrolling all is... No, I'm confident these are coffee beans, yeah. Yep. And this is all still jungle, good. That's brushlands, but this is jungle. Pretty please, that's pineapple. I'm almost tempted. There is honeydew. I don't think there's literally any recipes for it, but there is Is there any recipes for honeydew? It looks cool. I like it. Oh, they can be used in fruitcake and fruit smoothies and melon juice. Not super good things, but that's cool. I love... Basil! And now I just need the stupid onion. Usually I find onion first. Okay, I love honeydew. It's not very useful, but there's honeydew. It's not very useful, but I do love it. Yum 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 yum. I love it. That's garlic. That's stupid garlic. I don't need your rhubarb. We're back in the rocky jungle. I just... Onion should be easy to find. Please. These are beautiful mountains, by the way. Please. There's a normal jungle right there. We're gonna go over to the normal jungle. My cat wants out again. But he can deal. He can live. I can't... More basil! I can't live without my onions. You can take my onions from my cold, dead hands. I don't care if it's in Minecraft or real life. You can take my onions from my cold, dead hands. Onions! Yeah, we got everything. Okay. Life is good. And back home. Alright. So I can start up next time with making that greenhouse. Wonderful. And under 3 hours. Save and quit. That's a great place to leave that off. Okay. Next time, Ender Chest Backpack. I should have done that today. I didn't. It's really easy to do. I should have. I didn't. I need to go through on the VOD and what I have. At the end of this, for day 1, I want to do a supercut of basically everything that has happened so far. In addition to having, like, these VODs. So you can just go sit down and, like, oh, you watch through day 1, the full episode that's going to happen. Once I'm done with day 4, that Sunday afterwards or next Sunday, I could say that. Next Sunday will be day 1 of all this, a complete episode that I'm going to edit very much similar to how I edited 1.2. Instead, it's going to be a long episodic series rather than just one video, because I only did 2 streams of 1.2. Next Sunday will be day 1. I'm planning on, after day 4, I'm going to have a supercut of everything that's happened. All the important bits and all the funny bits. Everything that's happened for day 1 as a supercut that's going to go up on the second channel after I upload the VOD. So it will probably also go up Sunday, I feel like. So I can link the day 1 full episode on the main channel to the second channel. I need to go back through the VODs and see if there's anything else I missed that I want to do. But I think that's about it. From now on, we want to slowly add to the tower. I think next time it's going to be wrapping up those little things. And I hesitate on wanting to do a big boss. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I don't really want to do a major boss. We could do the Wither, but I don't feel like that's super fun. Oh, we could go through Explorify, because I need to do that anyway. But those aren't really necessarily huge structures that I haven't been through before. I'm trying to think about what we could do then, because there are technically 8 bosses within the Amalgamation. There's the Ender Dragon we've already defeated. There's the Wither, the Warden, which are just typical Minecraft. There's the 4 bosses from Bosses of Mass Destruction. And then there's 1 boss from Incendium, which is the Floating Inferno. We need a raid farm still. That's another thing. We need a raid farm. So I think we could do a raid farm next time. It has to be the absolute first thing. I need to collect a bunch of materials to even make that. Unless I want to do a really basic one, which is probably what we're gonna do. I'll flatten out an area. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do, because that's a little easier. It's not gonna be completely spawn-proof, but because it's a single-player world and I have free cam, if anything does spawn incorrectly, then I can easily handle it. And maybe in the future we could do a proper... I keep meaning to get rid of this song from the streaming playlist. There we go. We'll end off with cats. In the future, we can make a proper raid farm, perhaps. But I do want to get totems set up after we get my armor enchanted, because I am horribly noodle-ish right now. I'm trying to think if anything would be good. I'd have to look through the either structuratory or repurposed structures, because those are the only ones I haven't really delved into. Although, Dungeons and Taverns is pretty good too, and they have a lot of stuff. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look through and see if there's anything we'd seriously want to go do. But I can't think of anything that would be like, oh my god, let's go through the structure as the final end for day 4. Or not final end, as the end of day 4. Because I want to at least do something other than just gearing up the entirety of the first episode. I want to hit Ender Dragon and then have some big thing we hit at the end. I'm really tempted to do Inferno. We're powerful enough that I feel like we could really easily do that. It's a really cool boss battle. I adore it as boss music in-game using in-game note blocks. It's great, so I feel like we might do that. Because that's super fun. So that's probably what we'll do. Dusty's being pissy. He wants me to go to bed. So I'm gonna head out. Thank you all for joining me. I'm closing up other things. Thank you all for joining me.